Welcome back to the Nerd Couch, where my friend is going to have his first taste of Diet Pepsi ever.
That's caffeine-free, nonetheless.
Caffeine-free Diet Pepsi?
Here we go. Oh, that does not taste good.
Yeah.
Well, there goes our chance at ever getting a Pepsi sponsorship.
I like Pepsi. I don't like caffeine-free Diet Pepsi, but it's all my all my parents buy.
It's something to drink, so I'm not going to complain any further than that.
Yeah, it's really the only thing I have in the house right now. Other than delicious hot chocolate.
Delicious hot chocolate. Seriously, like, not playing games here. That shit is good.
Hell to the yeah.
At the same time, like, I don't want to drink you out of house and home.
Also, I don't think you'd want to keep on having hot beverages when you're thirsty.
Why?
Because a lot of times cold beverages tend to wet your whistle better.
But it's hot chocolate.
It is. It is definitely hot. It is definitely hot chocolate.
This right here is the main reason why I cut the episode. Because I'm either going to win this in, like, one fell swoop.
Or take a million tries.
Or I'm going to fuck this up a lot.
Yes, Hungry Hungry Hippos.
You got it. I love how the TV's just loud enough that we can hear it.
Yeah, I think I turned it up a little bit on accident.
That's okay.
I turned it up on the capture card. So, for some reason, it turned the volume up on this.
Alright. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just funny to hear the like, little yipping noises.
That?
Yep.
Yeah, but that's what Banjo Kazooie is.
About.
Yeah, the weird noises by Grant Kirkhope.
He's a pretty cool guy. Also, my absolute favorite thing ever to do in this race, to eat these things, is just be like, oh, that's the one you're going for? Oh, man. Oh, God, that looks delicious. Let me just...
Uh-oh, you only have 3 more. 4 more.
It's not time.
I know. 4 more. 30.
Good, I got the achievement, too.
Yay! Was it the achievement just beating him?
Getting 30 in one game.
Oh. Well, it looks like we didn't need to cut the episode, then.
It's not over yet. Shh. It's not over yet.
Shh. Can you just let me have this?
You know, I'd love to give it to myself, but that is not... That's not a good thing to take out of context, either.
I'd love to give it to myself. Every night.
Man, look at this just train that he's like, oh, those look so delicious, and I just completely cut him off.
What are the things you're eating?
They're called jumblies.
I mean, you're straight up murdering these things.
I'm not murdering them, I'm devouring them.
You're murdering these things. Because it's not like you need to eat these for sustenance.
Well, I mean, this is clearly a video game.
Like I said, straight up murdering these things.
Jumblies.
Jumblies just sound like another word for your balls. Go to check out my jumblies.
Actually, on the list of, and actually that was lucky, so fuck you. Because the very last second, I got one more than he did. And if you tie, it counts as a loss.
That's what always happens. Whenever you tie with, like, anything I've ever played in a video game.
I'm trying to remember what the time limit was. 10 seconds?
What are you trying to do?
I know for a fact I'm going to lose this the first one. Because this one is weird, because you have to switch back and forth between eating the yellows and the reds.
Oh.
And I was trying to get the timing down on when it actually ticks over. Because if you eat the wrong one, you get a stomachache and you stop munching.
Okay. I see now.
Oops.
Well,
Well, I'm definitely losing.
yeah, just a little bit. Unless if you can work a
I
miracle.
just somehow went right through that one, too, so...
I mean... oh, so close, though. You were pretty close.
Now for the stupid part. Just fucking bite me. Thank you.
And then die.
Yep.
Shut up, Gruntilda. I hate you.
Hopefully we don't need a million tries for this.
Hopefully.
Also, you're immune to the piranhas right now. So that's cool.
Because piranhas don't want to fuck with an alligator.
Even a baby alligator.
Even though piranhas will fuck with anything.
It's true. They'll be like, that looks delicious. Let me go eat that.
Yeah, basically.
Treetops are this way, right? Yeah.
Why did you have to hurt the turtle's flippers?
Because you surprise him, he gets hurt, and then he pulls them back into his shell, where he's then warm. Because he was too retarded to think, hey,
Yeah.
why don't I pull them in closer to my body?
But why'd you have to do that in the first place? Why'd you have to hurt him, man?
Because I'm an asshole.
You are an asshole, man.
An asshole man?
An asshole, man.
That sounds horrible. It sounds like a really, really bad third-rate superhero.
Asshole, man?
Asshole man.
Able to insult tall people in a single bound. Did I say assault or insult? Can't even remember anymore.
I'm pretty sure you did say insult, but now you're gonna have me second guessing it.
Yeah. I meant to say insult if I said assault.
Then don't be salty about it. Ha 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 ha.
I like salt.
You know what I like?
It brings out the flavor in some things.
Not having to chase jumblies for hours.
Yeah. You know what you also like?
What's up?
This game.
I don't like this game.
No.
I love this game.
No. But then if you love it, there is some sort of semblance of liking it.
Wait. No.
Do you have to redo everything?
Oh, I have to redo everything. Oh, this is the worst.
Well, I mean, you did die.
Damn you, jumblies.
Man, do I have to turn down this TV?
Hep, 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 hep,
I really hope that it doesn't capture this.
I kind of hope it does.
I don't want it to. I don't want it to. I'm gonna turn down the volume. I'm gonna turn down for what? We went from 10 to 5.
I can still kind of hear it. Maybe it's just a sequence that's like abnormally loud. Oh my god. That might have just cost me this.
What the fuck? Like seriously? Well, you got 30.
Nope.
Damn it.
Almost.
Well, you got 30.
I already got the achievement,
I know.
so I don't need to get it again.
But I just like having...
Well, I just
like having 30. What? 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 Did my thing do the thing?
I don't know. Go check it real quick.
God damn it! If it did, I'm gonna be upset.
I really hope it didn't do the thing.
All right, a little bit of a technical difficulty.
Yeah, we're just gonna jump cut that and.
I mean, literally nothing was lost.
Yeah, we just it just went weird. Actually, a little bit was lost, but not
like one piece of text was lost.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You better win this time.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try.
Oh, you weren't trying before?
I was.
Well, you got 6. Oh, why does he get the tummy ache? That's what we call cheating.
Yep. Be nice if I didn't glitch through them like that, too.
Yep. Okay, it's like changed right at that last second.
Yep. Well, you don't automatically eat. You push a button to do it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good.
No, no, no. No, no. No, no, no. Aw.
Right.
Oh, man, I ate the wrong one, too.
Yeah, but at least you won this time. At least you won this time.
No. Like, what? Who would play for that?
Stupid people. I'm just gonna leave while you're talking.
I'm such a badass that I'm just slithering away. Just
Bye.
Fuck you. I don't care.
Yeah, sure. Bye.
I'm so badass. I already won your jiggy, dude. Don't care.
Basically.
Shut your mouth.
It's like, why should I care? I already won your piece of shit jigsaw puzzle.
Is
what?
I think I have to reset the golden alligators. The ones that I spit eggs in their mouth. And that should be the last thing I have to do here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Little flappy jaw alligator, just that's adorable.
Yay!
Change me back. Thank you. Oh man, look at me being all bare and stuff.
Yep. Now you're a bird.
I'm still the bear.
No, you're a bird.
I'm the bear and bird.
I mean, you're not controlling the bear right now. You're controlling the bird.
You know what? Don't need your sass.
Now you're a bear. Now you're a bird.
Camera angles.
Yep. I love how Banjo's just like...
He's okay with it.
I mean, he's really just being loungy and lazy. And how does Kazooie fit in your backpack?
And yet still have the strength to support Banjo's fat ass.
Yep. Basically. Game logic. Yeah.
Yep, I totally have to restart the alligators.
Oh.
That's okay. That's what I get for dying.
Yeah, and then you poop in the mouth.
Oh, you want me to poop in their mouths?
You could.
I totally could.
Poop in the mouth, and then you could poop in a bag, and then throw it at him.
But, I mean, he likes to poop, so...
Well, no, you... Did you... okay, I guess you haven't heard that story, then.
Is there another story that I'm not aware of?
There's a D&D story.
Good.
Yeah,
I wasn't a part of any of that.
Yeah, my friends were playing... I did not experience this. It was a... Friends told me. Friends were playing D&D. One of the friends was just, like... one of the friends was DMing. And he said, you know, an enemy is coming at you. What do you do? And then... the guy's like, I'm gonna poop in a bag. And he's like, okay, you poop in a bag. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna throw it at him.
Good. Good.
Alright, and then he's like, since it's counted as a thrown weapon, he has to roll to hit it. It's like, okay, I guess you hit. And then he's like, roll to see if the bag breaks. And he rolled a natural 20.
So the bag didn't just break.
The bag broke.
No, it didn't just break. Something else happened with it, I'm sure.
No, the bag broke.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, that's
if you roll a natural 20, something epic doesn't always have to happen.
But I mean,
that's honestly the stereotype.
It should with something of that
gravity. That's really the stereotype, though.
I'm okay with stereotypes.
Of like, oh well, natural 20. It's like, well, you know, in order to get a one-hit KO, you need 3 natural 20s, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, stereotypes. Just because you roll well doesn't always mean it's gonna be a thing. Anyway. And he's like, oh, what's his reaction? He's grossed out, but he doesn't really care at the same time because he's a bad guy? Because he tried to implement real-world logic of like, well, if I had a poop thrown at me, I know I'd stop. And it's just like, well, I mean...
At least the bag broke. I mean...
The bag did break.
It could be worse, like... It could have just flopped on the ground.
There are some hilarious D&D stories.
Well, yeah.
Like, there was one time when I was playing D&D.
Did you poop in a bag?
And, no, I did not poop in a bag. I was a pirate captain. I was not a pirate captain. I was a captain in the Navy. And we were recruiting people. And the DM made a character called Stallone. And he was in the recruitment process. And he's just like... Because, like, I was doubting him because I was just like, we already have enough, like, hand-to-hand combatants. We don't really need you. And he's like, I'll bet you I can take out... Like, he starts looking around and he sees someone having an ox-drawn carriage. He's like, I bet you... I could punch that ox. I could knock out that ox in one punch. And I was just like, I'm skeptical that you could, but intrigued that you may. And he just goes up, and then the DM rolls for him, of course, because this is an NPC.
Of course.
He rolls 2 natural 20s. And confirms the crit, because he does one-hit KOs differently.
Yeah.
He does, instead of 20-20-20, he does 20-20 confirm. And he did 20-20 confirm. One punched an ox.
Good.
And I was just like, welcome aboard. Because, like, what do I say to that?
Well, I mean, being that his next target is probably you, if you don't approve it.
Well, he couldn't do anything because I was a decent ranking admiral. No, I wasn't an admiral. But I owned at least, like, 2 or 3 ships.
Oh, okay.
So he really, like, politically, he couldn't do anything.
Yeah. I bet I can knock that ox out.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm skeptical that you could, but...
go for it.
Go for it.
Knock your socks off.
And he did, and I'm just like, what do I say to that? Welcome aboard.
It'd be funny if at that point you're still like, you know what?
Or one time where there was a weekend I couldn't attend.
Okay.
And since I'm the captain, you know, I have to make decisions. So I made one of my friends like acting captain whenever I'm not there.
Oh, good.
This was not a good idea.
Yeah?
Because him and Matt get pretty retarded when they play D&D together.
Good.
So Matt's character gets some cocaine.
Okay.
And they hire a hooker. And Matt and my other friend, we'll call him Pat, because that's his name.
I thought you were going to make some clever,
no.
like, game theory joke there.
Nope. Nope.
Alright.
Nope. Nope. Anyway. They have a bad trip. So they end up killing the hooker. Matt strangles the hooker.
Good. Was that how she died?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Matt's character...
It may sound like a stupid question, but...
Matt's character is crazy strong. He has like a 30 in strength. He's as strong as I was smart. I had a 30 in intelligence.
Good.
Because I was an artificer. And you need an intelligence to... Yeah. Artificers make magical items.
Yep.
I was a battle-ficer, basically. An artificer that was well-versed in battle, so I had decent strength and whatever. Anyway. So they're like, oh man, what do we do? What do we do? And they get a chair and some rope and make it look like she hanged herself.
I mean...
And then everyone looks at him like they're fucking retarded.
It actually makes sense.
Well, people would be like, where'd you get the chair from? Who is this person?
Oh.
And then they realized that wouldn't work, so they tried to just throw her overboard in a window. And...
I just love how, like, no, that people wouldn't believe this, so they just tried something else with the corpse.
And the funny thing is, one of our friends, who's also playing at the time, was, you know, like, actually saw that. So it's like... And then, like, I wasn't there for that, so I was told all of this secondhand, and I'm just like, Pat, you're revoked of your of your your standing captain privileges.
God damn it.
Or, okay, one of my favorites. Oh my god. This is one of my favorites. This is still the same campaign. The base story of it was very multiverse heavy.
Okay.
Where we'd go into different worlds. And there was a mechanic where if we saw, since there's a multiverse, there's multiple versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
So if we saw doppelgangers, one of two things would happen. You would either die because you're not prime enough, or that, you know, like that world's version would be a more prime version of you.
Yeah.
Or they would die.
Because
they weren't like you were a more prime version.
Yeah.
Or another option, you could kill your doppelganger, even if you didn't know if you were prime or not. And if you weren't prime, you'd become an abnormality, which a lot more explanations, but let's just leave it at that. One of our friends found out that his doppelganger was in that world. Not every world had doppelgangers of us. And one of his doppelgangers was in that world. And the doppelganger, like, because they knew, you know, that blah blah blah, because both of them were magic users and stuff like that. And he's like, "Oh, I am so sorry," and then walks away. And then our friend, like, we were all like, "Oh man, you must not be the prime version." And then he goes. You basically have like 24 hours to live after that.
Right.
He goes and he's like, "All right, guys. I don't want to like get you caught into this because you die in quote unquote like unnatural causes, so something weird would happen." So he leaves because like he didn't want like any I don't know, like craziness like happening around us. So he decides to take everything off, like all of his clothes, everything, all of his possessions, because when you die in this campaign, you get brought back to life. But what happens is another version of the multiverse gets multiverse's like soul or something gets put into you.
Good.
Because of a bunch of other backstory. So what he was thinking was, you know, like if he died of unnatural causes, he wouldn't want like all of his stuff to be like destroyed or something.
Yeah.
Problem was he had a ring of sustenance. You know what a ring of sustenance is, right?
Not offhand, no.
If you have a ring of sustenance and once it's activated, you have to wait like a week for it to activate. You only need 2 hours of sleep to feel like a full night of sleep.
Oh, good.
And you don't need to eat or drink anymore. Whatsoever. What happens is, if you take it off, you have to eat within like 30 minutes or you die. Because all of that shit catches up with you.
Yeah.
He didn't realize that, and a meteor came crashing down on him. That's the way he died.
Okay, well, I mean...
And it actually turned out that he was the more prime version, and that the doppelganger killed him. But the funny part was, after he died, you know, yada yada yada, he gets brought back to life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, "Hey Dan," who was the DM, "he took off everything, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hey, weren't you wearing a ring of sustenance?" And he's like, "Davey, don't." And then Dan was like, "He's right." I'm like, "Yeah, you better eat, or else you're gonna die again." And then he flipped his shit. Like, oh my god. It was so fucking hilarious. Like, just because, like, yeah, hey, yeah, you took everything off, right? And he's like, "Yeah." "Everything? Yeah, I know what I took off." "You had a ring of sustenance, right?" "What?" So we had to renege on that, basically.
Good.
Oh man, so many good times.
And with reminiscing about nerd shit on the nerd couch, we'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Yes, maybe more D&D talk.
Probably.
Some more D&D crazy stories.
Probably. Catch you guys in the next one.